Hi, this is McEntee, the school social worker for West Upton High School. I want to talk to you about today the benefits of mindfulness for students, but also adults. We're all going through a lot of stress right now with the changes in terms of having to incorporate social distancing and having to do distance learning for students and having to work from home for parents, many of them that aren't first responders and essential workers. But even with that, essential workers, going through a tremendous amount. Just want to take a moment to talk about something that we can really try to help change ourselves and the people around us in a positive way. We're all going through a lot of stress, and these are the impacts of those things. Can be fatigue, headaches, difficulty concentrating. So being aware of those things and mindful of how we're feeling and thinking and how we're reacting towards those feelings is an important way to help ourselves. So mindfulness is a way of doing something in a particular way, paying attention and doing it on purpose in the present moment and non-judgmentally. So not being harsh towards the way we're thinking or feeling or the people around us, but really generating a greater acceptance around those things. So it can be an activity, a state of mind, or just like I said before, general acceptance. It's about responding, not reacting to situations, reacting to the way we're feeling or thinking in the moment, but more being aware of those things and then thinking about how we want to respond appropriately to those things around us. It can be informal, just done simply in a moment, without, just as we're going through the day. It could be done like just, an experience that we're having, just taking a moment to do something, a log or a journal entry, doing purposeful pauses, taking ourselves and just thinking and breathing for a moment, taking ourselves to the situations that are happening and giving ourselves a pause. It could also be practice that's formal, done in yoga or guided imagery practice. It could be done something that we can do regularly, which can be very beneficial as well. Just doing something where we're setting time aside for that, just like in a regular routine that we're talking about incorporating with our students as adults as well, taking a moment and doing some practices that can be really helpful to noticing how we're thinking and feeling. So for children, it could be, I think it's helpful to incorporate your own practice and then giving the example for those things, but also helping to explain that to children. That's not necessarily just a mindfulness practice, but being aware of what they're thinking, what's going on around them. That's a good way to just take their attention off of what they're thinking and feeling for the moment and being aware of what's going on around. For teenagers, they have phones, they can incorporate or download apps. That can be helpful. There's a few listed right there that can be that are very helpful, and I can step by step explain how to incorporate a mindfulness practice. There's a growing body of research. This is something that's been researched now for several years, and they're showing that it reduces stress, it increases attention, it helps emotional regulation, and also helping in developing increasing empathy in individuals. So being more empathic, sympathetic towards the ones that are around us. Here I have a few articles here that show some information explaining it further, as well as ways to show the benefits of those things over through research. So briefly, I just want to take a second to incorporate what I call square, or what is known as square breathing. It's something that can be done very simply, and using your visual attention on something in the room that is a square can be helpful in doing this practice. So it's done with breathing into the nose for 4 seconds, holding your breath for 4 seconds, and then exhaling through the mouth gently for 4 seconds, and then pausing for a moment before inhaling again. So I'll demonstrate. So we're going to breathe in. And exhale. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling. That's just a simple practice of breathing, paying attention to how we're thinking and feeling in that moment. Is just a simple practice of mindfulness. I encourage everyone to try and do this on a daily basis. There, like I said, growing body of research that proves that this can be really helpful. A lot of benefits across the board. So if you have any questions, certainly email me. My email is smcentee@whufsd.com, and information is also on the website at whufsd.com. Thank you.